tip-off goes to the Clippers. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with Jay, and it's Navarro in at the 3 spot. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so off the tip, it's over. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with Jay, and it's Navarro in at the small forward.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Westbrook, here we go. That is good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Ibaka, the pass to Roberson. At the top of the key, Durant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Oh, Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The 3. The putback, a follow-up flush.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Los Angeles. And Paul over to help. And taken away by Paul. Here's Navarro. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Goes back up. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Here's Navarro. Here's Griffin. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Westbrook. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Griffin a screen on Durant. Here's Navarro. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are 2 keys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Roberson. The Clippers getting the bucket. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. DeAndre Jordan, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
And yet to attack the paint here, everything's coming from the outside.
And, you know, if you're on defense, Greg, that's exactly what you want. Keep them shooting over the top. Well, you see Blake Griffin, and he is known for his huge dunks and ability to score, but he is a very well-rounded power forward. He's one of the best power forward passers in the league.
And for Griffin in his passing, often you'll see him set up teammates, Greg, for easy looks and dunks.
And with the amount of times that teams have to double team Griffin, that's huge. I mean, even when he's not scoring due to defenses focusing on him, he can still impact the game with his passing.
Gentlemen, give it up. They work hard out there. Go on, show your appreciation for the Thunder Girls.
Here's Roberson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Adams with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Durant attacking, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 6 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Picked by Griffin. Here's Navarro. No good on the three.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Roberson. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Roberson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Navarro. Jordan dishes to Griffin. A 15-footer and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Here's Navarro, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. The fadeaway. Can't hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Here's Roberson. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 6. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. Connects from 3-point range. Jay's got a gut 5 now.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity. They're keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
And that one's good.
Russell Westbrook.
And it's 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Paul can't get it to go.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So it's the Thunder now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Kanter. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
Thunder trailing by 5. Augustine with it. Pass to Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 10 points.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Here's Augustine. Clippers able to drain the 3. To the inside. Kanter's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Augustine kicks to Collison. From 11 feet away. Another shot, and it's blocked by Jordan. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Here's Griffin. Pass to Navarro. Outside Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jordan's got his first points of the game. Thunder trailing by 11. Now here is Augustine. He hasn't scored yet. I'm sure will change. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .110 left to play in the first quarter. Augustine, that's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Crawford. Five to shoot. Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Singler with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. From 10 feet out, got a piece of it. They recover it. That's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Smith with a screen on Augustine. It's Redick on the wing. Pierce against Singler. There's Crawford with the 3. Crawford missing again. Augustine. Can't get it to go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Clippers on top, up by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little.